Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Swedan here. Welcome back to another Rocket League item shop update video, and a long awaited item bundle has returned to the item shop. That is right, DC's Batman has returned to the item shop. But before we get into today's video, let's talk about today's sponsor, Streetwear. Streetwear is a brand new lifestyle clothing brand inspired by minimalism and simplicity. Their online store just went live recently, and their clothing is very high quality. And if you use code SPOODAN, you can get 10% off your next order today. Follow the link in the description down below to access their website and place your next order today. Now, let's get back to the Batmobiles. Absolutely insane. We have the 2022, 2016, the Tumbler, and the 1989, everything, literally everything. Now, prices for this will be in the comments, but I'll say it right now. The Mega Bundle is 4,000 credits. Every single car is 1,100 credits. And then the Batman Goal Explosion is 1,500 credits. So definitely an uptick price from what it used to be, I will say the least. Now, I have to look back at my older videos to see how much it was. But let's take a look at everything that you do get. And I will be showcasing what you can and can't do with these Dark Knight bundles and stuff like that. So starting off, we have the Batman 2022, the newest version here. Very cool. Now, I don't know the hitboxes of every single car, so if anybody knows the hitboxes, that would be pretty helpful. But we have the Batman 2022 version. Very cool on that one. That is from the new one. We have the 2016 version, probably the most famous one in this entire bundle because, you know, Cookser and all that. So definitely really cool. We have the Dark Knight's Tumbler, which I do know is a Octane hitbox. I do know this one. I've used this a couple times, not very often, but I have used this a couple times. We have the Batman 1989 version as well. I use this one a lot more. I would say I usually use this one, and this one. I kind of forget about the Tumbler sometimes. Now, decal-wise, you get the real-life decal for the 2022, real-life decal for the 2016, the Dark Knight's Tumbler real-life decal as well, and the 1989 real-life decal. Now, the real-life decal for the 1989 has got to be one of the coolest ones. Now, Goal Explosions, you get every single Goal Explosion. You get the Batman, you get the Batman 2016, which is pretty cool, the Dark Knight, which is my favorite, and then you get the Batman 1989 edition as well. So that is everything for 4,000 credits. So definitely a very expensive bundle, but if you're a huge fan of Batman and you've been waiting for a long time, it is definitely really recommended because this took almost, I think they said like 2 years to come out. So pretty insane on that aspect. But we do have them each sold separately, which you do get. By the way, it's not just 1,100 credits. You get more than the car. You get the car, you get the decal, and you get the respective Goal Explosion as well. So if you're looking for only maybe like the 2022 version, you still get a Goal Explosion, which actually isn't too bad whatsoever. But we also have the Batman 2016 version as well for 1,100 credits. You get the 2016, the real life decal, and also the Batman Goal Explosion. Same with the Dark Knight's Tumbler. If you want this one, you would get this one. You would get the real life decal and also the Dark Knight's Tumbler or the Dark Knight Goal Explosion. We have the Batman 1989 edition, which you get obviously for 1,100 credits, which is this, and also the Goal Explosion as well. Run through those. But you can also buy the Batman Goal Explosion separately if you would like for 1,500 credits if you are literally just looking for Goal Explosions. This isn't, I mean, I feel like I would want the car to go along with it if you don't own any of the cars, but they're still pretty cool. You know, you get all 4 of them very nicely. So let me head over to my garage real quick and show you guys what you can and cannot put on the Batman editions because I do have every single one. So we'll start off with the 1989 edition. Now, you can only put the real life decal. These are not universal. I don't see them ever becoming universal like all the other DLC cars, but you can change the colors for the Batman 1989 if you use no decal. So that is pretty cool. Same with the orange side. You can change the color. The orange and black looks sick. Now, obviously, if you put the real life decal on, you lose that. But, dude, the real life decal is so clean. We do have the wheels. You can only use the Batman 1989 wheels. Now, for the boost, you can only use the Batman 1989 boost as well. So not much creativity when it comes to that. So if that makes like you not want to buy this, I definitely understand. You cannot put any topper. You cannot put any antenna, but you can put any goal explosion. You cannot put any trail on this one either. So again, keep in mind, not much creativity when it comes to that. But I will showcase the engine audio for every single one of them because I know that's a really big thing for a lot of players. So let's turn up the volume here. And luckily we're not on my laptop, so we'll be able to actually listen to the engine audio. So let's take a look at it really quickly for the Batman 1989 edition. So pretty quiet. I could probably talk over it, but it's pretty quiet for sure, but definitely pretty nice. Now, let's get into the Batman 2016 edition. Now, it's kind of the same thing. I'll run through this one pretty quickly as well. You can change the primary colors if you rock no decal. You can for both sides. Same with the real life decal. If you do use the real life decal, you cannot change the color. So I just want to point that out, as you can see there. And it's the same thing. You can only use the Batman 2016 wheels. You can only use the Batman 2016 boost. You cannot rock a topper, you cannot rock an antenna, and here is the engine audio. And by the way, you can only use the trail that is required for the Batman 2016. Now let's listen to the engine audio. So in my opinion, a little bit nicer than the last one. Now let's get into the Batman 2022. That gives it kind of a little bit more of a pearlescent style. So same thing, you cannot rock, you can only change the primary color. So here's what it looks like. Now this is pretty cool because it kind of gives a pearlescent type vibe, which I kind of enjoy. And same for the orange side here. Now again, if you use the real life decal, you cannot change the color of the car. Same thing, you can only rock the Batman 2022 wheels. You can rock the Batman 2022 boost. No topper, no antenna. I feel like I'm doing a car design, but I'm sadly not. For the boost again, or for the trail, same thing. You can only rock the Batmobile 2022 trail. So again, very little creativity. Now let's listen to the Batmobile 2022. So that one's definitely got more of a like muscle car type style. Now I sadly never watched the Batman 2022. That one with Robert Pattinson, I forget his name honestly, but I didn't watch that one sadly. But let's get into the last one, which is not under Batmobile. You got to search up Dark Knight's Tumbler. Now I have used this one a little bit here. It's one of my favorite cool looking ones. Like I gotta say, I absolutely love the look of this one. But my goodness, does using it in game just holy crap. Same thing for this one. Now you do actually get 2 decals with this one, which, wait a second. Hold on. Oh, okay, that's the base decal. I was like, wait a second, I didn't see that. So if you are unaware, you do get a base decal. You get the camo decal for the Dark Knight's Tumbler. You also get a real life decal. Now, if you use the camo decal, you again cannot change the colors. It does change a little bit though. This one's like a forest green type style. This one's a tannish. And then same for this side. If you use the real life decal, you cannot change it. Now, unlike other cars, you are not able to change the colors of the car. So like with other ones, you could, if you switch none, you cannot change the color of this at all. So please keep that in mind. Now, as you can probably imagine, you definitely cannot change the wheels on this thing. So as you can see, you are using the Dark Knight's Tumbler's wheels. For the boost, same thing. You are not using their boost, as I can see, 32 minutes with this one. You cannot equip an antenna, clear filters, just to show you guys. And also, you cannot use any antennas. Goal explosions can all just be the same. So if you want to rock that Batman goal explosion, right here, you get all of them, which is pretty cool. Now, for the trails, same thing. You can only use the trail that is given to you from Rocket League. And let's listen to the engine audio to top it all off. All right, so there it is, guys. All of the Batmobiles are back in the Rocket League item shop. A little bit more expensive than I remember. But, you know, if you guys ever know, the Batmobile 2016 back then and the Dark Knight's Tumbler sold for $2. just want to keep that in mind to everybody. But, yeah, it is back in the shop. If you want to pick it up, I would definitely say now is the time. It took them almost 2 years for this to come back. So I wouldn't want to miss out on it this time. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.